Hey Pinchers, thank you so much for joining us. This is an impromptu bonus lesson on how to cut and wash and cut chicken. Before we did a lesson on spices, this was a requested episode and one that Jamie and I and Gino would appreciate because we don't really, we forget that washing part. So we're going to show you how to wash and cut a chicken in preparation for tomorrow's lesson on chicken biryani, which this will really help you for, and for anyone who wants to know how to cut chicken, a whole chicken in particular, and doesn't. So take it away, Mommy.
All right. Hello, everyone. Thanks for watching, and if anybody's watching. This is our second lesson. We did the spices last time, and this is a second lesson how to cut the whole chicken. It's easy to cut the chicken without bone, like a boneless and boneless thigh. And with the bone, it's a little hard. So I'm going to show you how to cut it. Some of you already know how to cut the chicken, but some don't know. Just understand. That's all. So I'm going to go, and this is the whole chicken. Oh, thanks again for watching, and thanks again for the previous our cooking classes. And God bless everyone, and welcome again. Okay, so this is the whole chicken we bought it, and with the plastic still in place. So I'm going to cut the plastic off right now.
So, Mommy, is there a whole chicken company that you like to use in particular, or?
I always like Purdy chicken. I don't know. I have been using Purdy for a very long time. So now, I don't think I can make a lot of choices because of the lockdown. I don't go to the store, children go to the store, and they buy what is available in the store. So they went to, where did you go?
Wegmans.
Wegmans, so they bought the chicken from there. So anyway, that's okay now. Right now, you cannot demand what type of chicken you like. I think Tyson has some kind of problem. But anyway, this is okay. I'm happy with the whole chicken. Because the difference between the whole chicken and the boneless is always the whole chicken give you much taste. So the reason is because when you cook, the bone, everything is cooking together. That give a lot of flavor. That's why the whole chicken. But of course, you can, cook the boneless breast and boneless thigh. It's good too. All right, okay. So I'm I took the plastic off. We don't want that. Okay. So now you can see, Amy.
Yes.
Okay. So now, to cut the bone, this is the knife that we use it. And this is the one. You can use one or two. And if it's not sharp, then this is a sharpener that I use it. You see the sharpener? So I sharp the knife already before I started cutting it. So I'm going to start cutting the chicken right now. All right, okay. So here we go. So I'm going to start with, we have to take the skin off. So I'm going to cut the leg first. See here? So the chicken is all the way, the breast upward, and I cut the the leg. You can take the skin off later, that's fine though. See here? I cut it. See here? This, you can do this part.
So, Mommy, hold on.
So you cut along.
So what I did
So along the bump.
is the chicken is, you lay down the breast up,
Yeah.
upward. So I just went in there, you'll see this one first. Okay,
Right.
So what I do is, so the
crease.
yeah. So here,
Yep.
so I just bend this way, see?
Got it.
Right.
Yeah.
So the crease of the.
Yeah. See, you're not cutting the bone, it will just come itself, you just like you pull it out.
Got it.
Okay?
The
All right.
bone's
So we
connected
got
to
that. So I'm going to leave it
Uh-huh.
on so you can see.
Yes. Uh-huh.
You get?
Yep.
Yeah. So we are going to cut the second leg. You can just go like that. It will go. It's like a cavity though. So,
So, Mommy, is the important part not to cut it all at once,
oh, no,
but to slowly?
Yeah, take it apart.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So that's going to be hard. See here? Then you just twist it. Just go on. See here?
So you guys see, she got it at the joint.
Joint, yeah. Joint will come off, and it's easier that way. So here, then you can cut it.
So she twisted it so that the breast is down, and then she cut the back.
Yeah, cut the back, and it will come off. See here, the bone is everything is right there. So breast up, you cut both legs. It looks fine. Okay. So the skin you can take it up, after we cut everything. But go along, you can take the skin off too. Now I'm going to cut the wing.
Okay.
So, you can just go, see here?
Yep.
So easy. You can cut the chicken. So, if you want to take the skin off before we start cutting it, that's fine too. But I rather prefer this way. So then you go down. See?
So just above the wing.
About, yeah. See how easily it's coming? So both the wings, both the legs out.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
So now we are going to go, if you want to take the skin off from the breast, you can do that. See here? They can see the breast clearly. See here? Chicken. Okay. So now, you can just go down like that.
So you have to put your weight in it, Mommy, to
Yeah,
cut
I'm
the...
going to take the breast off now.
But this part's hard, right, Mama? You have to
Yeah.
really put your
Yeah,
shoulder,
put it- yeah. Or you can just go
a
down
butcher
like
knife,
that. Yeah.
or cleaver.
a
Yeah.
cleaver,
Yeah.
and please watch your fingers. Again, professional, but you guys can do it too.
See here? You can do it. Now look at that.
Hold on. Okay.
The creek, you just go down like that. And just, maybe this is better. Or if you have a sharp, now we can just go down and cut it.
Okay.
Okay? So first we cut off the leg and the wings. And, the breast in the middle, you can just go down and just creek. You just, either you can use this one or I use this one, because this is not too heavy enough to go down.
Mm-hmm.
So you do that. Then you can cut this one off, the breast.
So you're lifting it and then cutting down the side.
Yeah, cutting it. You're going to get a little bit of, see here? The breast.
Show again.
Okay?
Fire to conke. Fire to.
This one?
The other piece.
What to piece it? I'm gonna conke.
This one?
Okanda.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay, Mommy.
So, now look at that.
Yeah.
So the breast is off now. Now we're going to cut this part here. Okay?
Uh-huh.
You can use this one. I think this is a little better than... I think this is better.
Oh. Ain't no
Just one
joke,
cut.
y'all.
Amazing.
Ain't no
So,
joke.
you got both breasts with the bone. Okay?
Got it.
All right. Now this is the backbone. See here? Nothing left there. This is just a bone.
Uh-huh.
Okay? So what you do is you take the skin off. See here? You can take the pea.
You start at one end and pull.
Yeah, just to pull it. And if you want to take this, the fat. See here? Okay. So we got everything apart. And you can cut this off. Some people like to keep the fat. But we don't want the fat though. Oh, so cut it off.
Well, Mommy,
Now-
leaving a little bit of the fat is okay, right? Like, you don't have
Yeah,
to
yeah.
take every single...
No,
guys.
So what you can do is, this is all, you can put it in that same one. So I'm going to just, because it's a little bit slippery,
Yep.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the skin off from the leg. See here?
Mm-hmm.
So you just, see here? How it is coming out?
So, Mommy, what if it's hard to come off? Do you...
Usually it comes off. I don't think it's...
Sometimes you need a little pull.
Okay.
Can you
then
use
may-
something like a paper towel to help pull
Paper
it?
towel, yeah, pull it, because sometimes it's slippery. That's why when you wash it, you use the soap, salt and the vinegar. Get all the slough out.
Slough.
Yeah, very clean. So, see here? You take this.
Yep.
Cut off the fat. Cut off the meat. But fat is good if you're doing the barbecue, because it will burn off all the fat. And when you cook, see, I'm going to cut this off now because, see, it's nice and clean now. See how the legs look like?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to put it on the side. More cutting for curry. So we are making the biryani tomorrow, right?
Yes.
So we don't have time to cut. That's why we're doing the lesson tonight, and everybody can watch it. See here? You just pull it out. That's all. See how it is coming out easily? Yeah. See, some people likes to keep the skin when they do barbecue, other stuff. But we don't want the skin though.
Mommy,
So-
show what you cut off last time because I don't think they saw it.
Oh, the fat?
Yeah.
Oh, see if the fat hanging around here.
1 second. Amy, zoom in. Okay, show again, mommy.
കാണിക്ക്.
Oh, this one here?
അല്ല മറ്റത് ഇപ്പൊ കാണിക്കുക വെട്ടുന്നത്.
Oh, yeah, okay. So this is what I'm cutting out. Trim it off. But
താഴോട്ട് വെക്കെ.
some people like to keep the fat. But,
Right.
yeah, we don't like to keep the fat. So I'm going to just cut that part. See here? This part also I'm going to just trim it.
Uh-huh.
You can see it?
Yep.
Yeah.
And yes, she is getting some chicken when she cuts the fat off.
I
that's
cut the
okay.
fat out. Because if you want to keep it, that's fine too.
It's okay to lose some meat, mommy, when you cut the fat?
Yeah. Lose a little bit.
You lose a little
A
bit.
little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Not a whole lot though. So now we are going to do the wing. Okay? So I'm going to cut this meat off. It's easier that way to get the skin. See?
Oh, let me zoom in. Yep,
You can take that. Okay. So I'm going to put this in the
bowl.
bowl. Okay. So cut that. So this we don't want it.
It's the bone part of the wing.
Yeah, we don't need that. So everything has a joint. Just cut the joint part.
At the joint, guys.
Okay. So then I'm going to cut the joint here.
Hold on, mommy. Wait. Turn it. Turn.
So joint here, you can cut it.
Oh, sorry, everybody.
You ready now?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to cut the joint part.
You can tell it's a joint when you can bend it.
Yeah.
See the wing?
See here? The joint.
You can see
You
it.
can feel it. When you put the nail, if it is not on the bone, you can feel it that it's a joint. You can cut it off.
Right.
Okay? Cut it off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See that?
Yep.
Okay. So that one. And now we had to take this part. The skin, just peel it off. Sometimes it don't come off, so what you can do is, see here, just trim it. You can see this part?
Yes.
Just hold it and just trim that skin off.
That's instead of pulling it, Ma?
Yeah, just pull it, because sometimes it's so hard to pull it out. So you just trim it off.
Okay.
Okay? Alright, so I'm going to put the skin there. So we got this. And we're going to do the same thing. See here, this meat, I'm going to cut it off. So, see here, this part?
Yep.
You can see?
Yeah.
It's a good chunk of meat. See here? You just peel it off like that. And you take the fat off from that. It's a good meat. Just like we got 2 pieces.
Yep.
Okay. So now we're going to do that. I'm going to cut this part off. We don't want that in the curry. It's like a joint though. See?
Yep.
Okay. So we don't want that. So I'm going to cut the joint again here. See the joint?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You can feel it, okay? So I'm going to take a little bit of skin off. A little bit of skin is all right though. So I cut those off. And now we're going to come to this wing. See? So I'm going to cut it off, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And don't cut your finger, please. Just trim it off, because it's hard to pull it out.
So, Mom, if someone doesn't want to use and cut a whole chicken, can they just use the thigh?
Oh yeah, they can use a thigh. You mean just a thigh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
in
they
cooking.
can use it.
Skinless,
But
boneless.
if you have children, only problem is when you cut the bone. I'm going to show you that now. Okay. So this, we don't want all that. Okay. So again, this part here. So I'm going to use this one.
Where are you cutting it, Mommy?
Yeah, in the joint.
So again, a joint.
Joint. Yeah. See.
A third.
See the.
Third.
So the joint, it came apart.
Okay.
So if you don't want to crush the bone, if you buy just the thigh, if you cut it from here, it can shatter, the bone.
So if
So-
you don't cut it at the joint.
You can cut it, but the problem is you have to be very careful when you cut it, and if it is crushed, then you take all the crushed bone. Because if you have children, and that bone can get to
Bone pieces,
the
guys,
baby's
fragments.
mouth. Yeah, like
Wait,
so-
mommy,
Yeah,
where's the bone on that piece?
yeah,
They
right
can't
here.
see it, so
See
we're
here?
No, tartama.
mommy on the
So this is one.
Amma, Ammina ka.
Oh,
on the
Border vechu.
so this is the bone. So you see that?
Tartama.
we're learning, everybody.
But I'm going to take the meat off. Then you can see the bone. Okay.
Okay.
All right. See, I took the bone meat off. See. So this is the bone.
So parallel to the bone is
Yeah.
where you cut.
Yeah. But I'm going to cut it and show you what I'm talking about.
So you're
Okay.
gonna cut it wrong.
Yeah. But what I usually do is you can take the meat off like this. See.
Got it.
So you're cutting around the bone
Around the bone
to
and
get as
take
much
the
meat.
Yep.
But if you wanted to keep, this is where if you cut it. See, I'm going to cut it now. Okay.
Woo. That was perpendicular to
Yeah.
the bone.
See how it is? It can shatter.
Hold on, mommy. I'm gonna zoom in.
See the bones?
Yep.
So that's the only problem. But if it is frozen, it won't shatter like that.
Right.
Okay, that's a, you can see it?
Yep.
See here?
The pieces are coming.
The pieces, yeah. So just be careful when you cut it. If you have small children, you can take the meat off from there, see here?
Yep.
So it always happens. But
Yeah.
if it is frozen, it's so smooth. You
Okay.
can cut it off.
So, Mama, you're recommending cutting whole chicken when it's frozen.
When it's frozen, yeah. And especially the bone.
Hmm.
But the problem, more problem is when you cut the thigh. Okay? So this one, and especially when the children eat, you get a lot of these crushed bones.
Right.
So that's the only thing, you just be careful. Okay?
Mhm.
So I took the crushed bone already. There's nothing left here. But what I did was I took all the meat off
On both sides.
on that side, yeah. And you can, you can put the meat, the bone, the thigh bone, you can put that in there. See, I make it, this is from the thigh.
Got it. In small pieces.
Yeah, all pieces, yeah. And this is the drumstick, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And so I'm going to show you this one again. See here, the bone, you can just, see, I went to the bone, then I came back, because you can feel the joint. So if it is not the joint, you may have to cut. But feel the joint before
See
you
the
cut.
joint, everybody?
Yeah, you can see that?
Wait, mommy. Amy, zoom in.
See here, there is no crush, nothing, this is, or if you don't want to cut the thigh, you can just leave it like that, make it curry, yeah,
Got it.
okay. And for barbecue and all that, you put the whole leg.
Yep.
So you don't have to,
Cut
cut it in pieces and all that. But only thing you make the small pieces when you make a chicken curry or something like that. But you can take the meat, just like I did like that. See here?
Mama, for making biryani, do we do big piece, small
Yeah,
piece? What do we
these
do?
are better big pieces, See, this is okay for biryani.
Okay.
See here? So I'm going to leave it just like that. See here? We didn't cut it anything like that. That I cut it because just to show
Got it.
what happens when you cut it in. It can crush the bone.
Got it.
Okay? So I'm going to leave it like that because this is for biryani. So I'm going to leave this. Okay?
Mhm.
So I'm going to cut this one a little bit small pieces. Okay?
Mhm.
All right. This I'm going to leave it just like that.
Okay.
But I'm going to take this part. See? I'm
Oh,
gonna
hold
cut
on.
it.
I'm gonna come closer.
Yeah. So you're going to hear a big,
Sound.
yeah.
Oof.
See, I cut it a little bit down. So it's not crushed.
So when you cut
You
down,
don't see any crushed bone.
okay, because it's one cut.
Yeah, one cut. Yeah.
Oh.
So here also you can just go down a little bit, okay? But if you like to leave it like that, that's fine too.
Okay.
Okay. I can leave it and show it tomorrow. How
Yeah.
it looks like. Yeah.
We'll have one of them
Yeah,
both.
That's okay though.
Perfect.
But usually I cut this off, but
Demonstration.
yeah, right. So this I'm going to leave it just like that, the thigh. With the wing.
The wing.
This you can put it. So I took some skin off. You don't have to take all.
And Mama, this is just one suggestion of how they could cut it, right?
Hmm?
They could always cut it smaller, bigger?
Bigger, yeah, it's all up to you. But for biryani, it's better to have a very small piece. For curry, it's okay. For biryani, I mean, it's. So now we're going to go with the
Chicken breast.
Yeah. So you see a little bit of bone here. So you can take that off. See here? That's it. So this is what you want to bake or whatever this is what you get when you buy
Like a
fillet.
fillet.
Boneless chicken. So the no bone, nothing, very flat. See here?
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna cut this one. See here?
Yes.
There we go. A little bit.
So you cut it into 5 pieces.
Yeah. We can put it like that. Or if you
Okay.
want to make it a little smaller, that's perfectly fine. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But for biryani, you like that
Biryani
size.
like that. Yeah, I'm going to leave it like that. So then I'm going to take the meat off from here too.
Mommy, wait. Where's the bone on that again? Amy, zoom in.
The bone.
On the breast right there?
Oh, it's right here.
Oh.
So we're going to cut it then.
Okay.
So now it is boneless breast. I just put it.
In the bowl.
Right, yeah. There's another breast.
Got it.
And again, some meat stay on the bone, that's okay because when you bite the bone, you need a little, meat on that. Otherwise, it's nothing. So I'm going to cut it again, okay? So trim off all the fat. And again, if you want to leave a little bit fat, that's fine too. See?
Got it.
Okay, now the cutting part will come. Okay, this may not shatter much, because the other part, the bone is not that bad. See it? So I'm going to cut it. Okay, you may hear some oil.
Okay.
May not seem like it, but she is keeping her fingers away from the chopping.
Please. Yeah, be careful. Be careful. You don't want to get hurt. See, I got all these. This is because of the biryani. I cut a little bit
Wider,
yeah.
bigger piece.
Yeah, bigger piece. Yeah. So now, cut some of the stuff off. If it is hanging. So now I'm going to cut it again. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And small or big, it's up to you. Okay. Whatever. See, this is really dice cut.
Yep.
There is no bone sticking out, anything like that. But the part is we have to be careful is the thigh.
Got it.
Okay, thigh, or if you cut the drumstick halfway. If you cut the drumstick like that,
Yep.
there's going to be the same problem.
Shatter.
Shatter, yeah.
Got it.
But I'm going to put that in there. So I'm going to just to show you for tomorrow.
Okay.
But I usually cut this off because I don't like to keep this.
It's extra.
Yeah. So, any questions so far?
Does that mean they're done, Mommy?
No. Now we have this. See the back.
Can't waste that.
The spine. The spine. So I'm going to cut this part too. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm going to trim some of the fat. See here? You don't want all the fat. Just trim it off. That's all.
Yep.
And again, there is no right or wrong on this one.
Cutting a chicken isn't a clean job, guys. You will make a mess.
Oh yeah. So here I'm going to cut it. See here? And you can go down like this. See here? Okay, this is where all these liver and all that. But I usually take that after. See here?
We do not put that in our biryani.
Yeah, you don't want that.
No, we
Maybe
do
you
not.
do, but
You
we
might. I don't.
We don't.
Yeah, some people like it though. Just clean it like that.
Wait, Mommy. Can you just show how you cleaned it again?
Yeah, the other side is there. I'll show you the other side. See, take all the fat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. See here? You take this part here.
And you just pushed it off?
You push it out, yeah. That's the liver and heart, all that part there.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you want to clean it like that a little bit, you can do that.
She's using the knife to scrape
Yeah,
everybody.
Scrape it. But careful, please don't get...
Cut.
So since it's the biryani, I'm going to leave it like that because, if you want to cut it one more time, you can. You think? Cut it one
Let's
more?
cut it
Show
one
them
more
how.
time.
Yeah. So I'm going to cut it, okay?
See how she's checking the bones, guys?
Yeah. Just be careful when you put the whole chicken, that crepitus, the
Fragments.
Yeah, be very careful with that. When you wash it, and you can just take the bone,
You can feel it.
yeah, you can feel it. Yeah.
Mommy, can you put one of the bone pieces on your palm so we can see how big it is?
This one.
That's how big the slice is, everybody, in case you're wondering.
Once I cut it, see here, the small.
That's the small. Cut in half.
Yeah, cut half.
Okay?
But I
Thanks.
can cut this one.
No, Mommy, you'd like to keep it that way, right?
Keep
No,
it.
leave that.
Leave it. You can show it tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. So now, see the ribs and all that part? I'm going to just clean it a little bit. The sticking part.
Hold on, Mommy. Let me just give them a picture of it. Okay, that's the ribs.
Yes. That's the ribs and the neck. Yeah. So what happens when you clean it, just to take all these parts, you can take it apart. And if you don't want too much meat, the what do you call it, fat,
Yes.
you can trim it off.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to put that in there. Put that here. If you want to make a little cleaner cut, you can do that. So only thing, just be careful, that's all. When you buy the whole chicken and you don't want to shatter the bone, and it will. Like I said, that the leg is the worst part. Okay?
But don't let that stop you from trying to buy a whole chicken and cutting it.
Sometimes you see the liver and the heart, everything, but this is, so small. Maybe it's a small baby chicken, I think.
Yeah, this is a small
Yeah.
chicken.
But that's okay. The other thing is, all these parts, and if you don't have the garbage, pick up the next day, you can put it in the freezer. Otherwise, if you put it in the garbage, it will smell. So, just to save it, all the skin and the other parts, where you're going to throw it out, you put it in the garbage, it gets smelled. And you can put it in the freezer until the garbage comes.
Got it.
All right. Okay.
So what's next, Mommy?
And again, if you like to have the pot a little bit, smaller, you can. But I put it just for tomorrow.
So
Got
Mommy,
it.
Show them the bowl, Mommy.
Oh,
So this is what a whole chicken is.
whole chicken is.
Sorry.
You know what? The whole chicken is a matter of taste. And of course, you can use the chicken thigh, boneless, or you can use the chicken breast. You can use it, no problem. That's much easier though. You don't have to go through all that. You just crush it. You just cut it like a bite size or cubes. It's much easier.
Okay.
But if it's just a chicken breast, it may not give the whole chicken taste. But bone give a little more taste. But you can do the chicken breast and boneless chicken thigh.
Nice.
Feel free to do it, and your choice. But we are cooking because we want to show you this.
So what's
and
next?
Also, I like it.
What's next, Mommy?
So next is how to clean it.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Where are we going?
Yeah.
Going to
to
the
the
sink?
sink.
The sink.
Okay? Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm gonna take the knife also. So we always wait a moment, 1 moment to stand here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to turn that water.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Little bit warm water is all right. So I'm going to just wash my hands. Now you wash your hands so many times, right? Wash.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to put the water here. So I'm going to turn the water on. So what I'm going to do is, maybe we can take it one time. So I'm going to put some more water. So always wash the chicken with some salt. It's like a 1 tablespoon salt.
Okay.
And half cup of vinegar. And you can put a little bit less or more, because we're going to wash it off and rinse it off.
Mommy, why is it important to clean the chicken?
Oh, why?
Why should we clean the chicken? What happens if we don't?
Oh, no, no.
Other than getting sick.
I mean, you know, you rotisserie chicken is not clean, right? I mean, you know, but if you make curry, you don't want all the stuff going on. So when Amy Jamie was in Florida, I gave him all the recipe to cook. You know what happened? They said they cook. I said, you know, have you washed the chicken before you cook that? She said, no. They forgot.
We were like 17 or 16 even.
Yeah. See here, now you can see once you put it, see here how the stuff coming off?
Yep.
You can see that?
Yep.
That is because of this, you know, the vinegar
Yes.
and the salt, you know. So that will just come off itself. You don't want all that in your, but you know, you like clean.
So moral of the story,
Yeah.
wash with vinegar and salt.
Yeah.
We won't talk about it again. And so everyone knows the sink was clean too. So
See here, you know how the water looks like?
Yep.
Yeah.
So make sure you're in a clean
And
sink.
you know, usually you wanted to soak it like a few minutes, you know, like 5 minutes or so.
Uh-huh.
But you know, we're going to wash it now, because so you can see how many times you can. So I'm going to put that in. You know, if there is something that you don't want to, then I'm going to put it on the strainer, and you can see everything looks good. Everything looks good here.
After you clean it, she's
Yeah,
putting it in the strainer.
yeah. When you take it, yep. See the whole drumstick. See, all these things come off. I can tell you that, you know, you feel the difference when you cook the chicken. You know, it feels like, oh my God, all that things are gone.
We can vouch for that.
Mummy, it's also important to
See
clean
here?
this. Mummy,
Yeah.
it's also important to clean the sink after we do all of this,
Oh,
right?
yes.
Because you don't
Always,
want to
yeah.
contaminate anything.
No. You know,
Okay, everybody?
you know the cutting board. If you once you cut the chicken, you don't use it for beef.
Yes.
You know, you use another one.
Yep.
Or otherwise, you know, you had to clean it really good with the soap and water. And I put a little bit vinegar on the cutting board also.
Yep.
See, you can
Yes.
see. You can see some of
Yep.
the soap, hand wash.
Right. We're going to
Yeah.
wash our hands with
Wash
soap
your
after
hand.
this.
Oh yes.
You want to make sure you don't contaminate anything, everybody.
But this is just to show everybody that I put the whole drumstick. But I
Right.
actually
We were
cut
just
this.
rinsing it.
Yes. See here? See, all that stuff will come off. You know, if you put the salt and vinegar in the chicken, you will, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Mommy,
take
do
a.
you prefer using whole chicken or thighs?
Mommy prefers whole chicken or thigh?
You know, like I said, the whole chicken gives taste. You know, if you, but you can, you know, sometimes a lot of times we cook just boneless thigh and just thigh.
Does anything cook faster? They all cook the same amount of time?
Oh, you know,
Cooking time.
this will take longer time because the bone.
Ah, whole chicken
Okay.
will take a longer time.
Yeah, because without bone, it's less time.
Okay.
Yeah. And especially thigh, because thigh boneless is thin. So, you know, it cook like maybe like a 15-20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, this may take a little longer though.
But this has also more flavor.
This has
Yeah.
more flavor.
But whole chicken always give it taste. But you don't have to buy whole chicken all the time though. You know, it's easier boneless.
So if you had to rank it, Mommy says whole chicken, then she likes the thigh, and then chicken breast.
Yep.
Yep.
It's easier and convenient,
Yeah.
boneless. You know, because this is a lot of work.
Yeah. But it is tastier.
Yeah, it tastes, yeah. But a lot of times you buy chicken thigh more than the chicken breast. And right now, it's more convenient chicken breast, you know, because that's the only things available when you go to the store because of the lockdown.
Right.
Yeah.
That's all that was there the
Yeah.
other day.
Yep.
Went to two
So
stores.
they-
Wegmans had the
Yeah.
whole chicken, but BJ's only had chicken breast.
Yeah, but you know, for chicken thigh and chicken breast, you don't see a lot of slough though. But again, you wash it with, you know,
Salt and vinegar.
Salt and vinegar. So I'm going to pour that in there. Because everything is in the sink, you know. So I'm going to wash this. Running water.
So another rinse.
Yeah.
Just water. Hot water, cold water?
Yeah, I put warm water.
Warm water.
Warm water. You don't want too hot.
Right.
Colder one is good, Any questions so far about washing?
How many times do you wash it, Mommy?
Like 3-4 times.
3-4
See
times.
here? You see that the water getting clear?
Yeah.
How was the water before?
It was murky.
Yeah. Now look at that. It's getting more clear and clear and clear.
So 3-4 times.
Yeah, at least 4 times.
And everybody, if you can see, the chicken stuff is in the sink. So use your soap, hot water, vinegar, whatever, but you have to clean your sink afterwards.
Oh, thoroughly.
Thoroughly. Okay?
Okay, so, all the water is rinsing. Okay, now I'm going to wash up this with a little bit, because see here how the water looks like now?
Clear.
Clear.
Yeah, so we can, this is the 4th time. Very clear water.
Yep.
So we can just rinse it and take it out. See how clean it is?
Yeah.
See the thigh?
Very
The drumstick. Yeah. Ooh, very nicely clean. Some people don't like to trim off a lot of fat. But, it's up to you. If you don't want to keep some of the fat, you can. Some trim off, that's fine. All your personal choice. See, everything came off. Just a cold water then. Once you rinse it, it's only hanging, I'll just take it out. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna
move the chicken out of the way.
Yep. So I'm gonna put this in there.
And then we're going to wash our hands, guys.
Yep.
And she's going to show you. 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Gotta wash your hand nice. But afterwards, you guys won't see it. We're going to clean the sink.
We thoroughly clean it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the interest of time, we're not going to show you that.
Clean the board, clean the knife, all that. And please don't cut the beef on the same cutting board or the knife. We'll leave it right there and get the
We'll wash it afterwards.
wash after, yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to go back over here.
We'll just dry my hand. Okay, I can just go,
Mommy, why don't you bring the chicken here?
yeah.
And you can take the...
I'm going to take this and put it in the... So I'm going to take this. Like I said that, if the garbage pickup comes, you can otherwise, put it in the freezer, the chicken skin and rest of the part that you cut it off, you don't want it.
Mhm.
So now, see, the chicken is very clean, nice. Okay.
So, Mommy, if people aren't using the chicken they cut right away, how can they save it? If they can't cook it today, but they can cook it tomorrow.
You can put it in the refrigerator. It'll be fine. Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this and put some ice pack around it, so it won't get soiled. But leaving it in the refrigerator, but adding any marination anything like that. So that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Yeah. So it won't get soiled. But I don't think it. Because I have done it many times with that. But I just want to make sure.
It's basically like marinating chicken and putting it in the refrigerator.
When you marinate, you put salt.
Yes.
to last,
Ah,
yeah.
so the salt
But we are not
helps.
putting anything on this one.
I
This
see.
is a fresh chicken. This is something new that, just to show the class.
Yes.
We got the chicken here. So I just want to make sure that it don't get spoiled, so I put some ice around. Even
Got
though
it.
You put it in the refrigerator. But you don't want to put it in the freezer because it's all ready to go.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Say thank you, Mom.
Thank you very much for watching. If you have any question, please let Amy and Jamie know, or Gina, Joshua, or Naomi. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow around 7 o'clock. I'm going to make the biryani. Thank you very much. God bless
Bye.
you. Love you all.